Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with the new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was a Supreme Being of Light? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Shout out to Anime Boy 666. He has been suggesting me this idea for quite a long time. More than 2 months ago, he has been suggesting me this idea. He wanted to make it into a series or a movie, but sorry, my guy, I just woke up and I'm surprised that I woke up at 11 a.m., which is quite late for me. And yeah, I'm just extremely exhausted again. I don't know why. I just want to fall asleep, and I really wanted to make a video and not disappoint you. So here it is. I hope you enjoy a short movie. It is extremely unique in my opinion because I'm done making it before recording the intro. I don't know why. I'm just doing this nowadays. And thank you for the nice comments about my health. It's just that, yeah, I just really wanted to not sugarcoat stuff and reveal you the whole truth and not keep it in a dark and affect me anymore, because my doctor said that I should speak out more. And if any one of you is going through any difficult time in your life, man, please talk to someone, talk to us. I mean, in the comment section. We are a loving community, and I can proudly say that. You guys have healed me more than I guess, I have done so for you guys. You have done so much for me. You have heard from me my complaints, my bickering, as well as many stuff. And I am extremely honored to say that we build this community together, and it is a peaceful and love-filled community, and I hope that it continues to grow on. And we can share each other's ideas, and just in general have fun and just chill out here. That is what was the purpose of this channel, but I guess it grew into kind of something more, and something more special that I hold close to my heart nowadays. I know it is kind of corny, but it is the truth, man. It is really the truth. I love you all, guys, equally. No homo, please. It is not November, remember? Or you can go check out Master Ugwe's video. I love that guy. Aside from that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's story. Enough of my yip yapping. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. And P.S. Don't mind, I will be making your ideas from now on into movies or short movies. They will be coming a lot more now. And yeah, there's in the next live stream I will tell you that I am working on a project that will, set a new level of my what ifs in the main channel. And without any further ado, now let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins with the beginning of everything, when nothing was there. No universe, no galaxy, no planets, no nothing. There was a huge bang, and 14 energy sources were created. 7 of them were negative in nature, while the 7 of them were positive. And they combined E7 to form 2 beings, which were identical, but they were different. One represented light, life, and creation, and birth. The other one represented destruction, despair, as well as hatred and anger. As both of them grew, they were nameless children, and both of them wanted to create stuff. So, in order to do so, they took charge of half and half of the plane that they were born in, creating a barrier between them just to see how the other one will do after many millennia. And hence came to born the universes, in which many alternative universes were there, like a sub-branch. And he prepared gods as well as other beings to watch over them. He was the light who did so, or so he was called by those who he created. On the other side was despair and hatred. He was called the darkness, and he created destruction, havoc everywhere. After many eons of peace on the light side, the barrier finally dropped. He was ready to meet his brother, the darkness. But when he did, and saw his creation, he was saddened, at the same time shocked. He created Darkseid, Thanos, as well as many other galaxies like such on the tyrants. And the darkness on the other side were disgusted by what the light did, and hence began the war that will continue on for many eons to see whose creation was much more greater. The darkness would send his creations to many multiverses of his brother's creations, but it had gone way too far. Light's creation has suffered way too much, so much that he had to take actions in his own hands as he barged into the Temple of Darkness, just to see that Darkness has married one of his own creations and created a child, as both the wife and the child looked at him with some kind of hope. Uncle, please help us. Wait, you're. Yes, I known about you, but I wouldn't dare step in front of you because I thought you would hate me. As the light stopped and smiled, I would never. You are a creation that my brother created. I love you and him the same, but he must be stopped because he is harming my creation as well. They want to live in peace, but they are forced to go in war by his creation. I'm here to stop this at all costs. But father wouldn't listen. He we tried to stop him as well, and he threw us out. You can move in with us on my plane. You as well, sister. I will have to talk some sense into my brother. Please do, uncle, said his brother's son, as Light finally arrived, to see that his brother Darkness had created a throne for himself as he was seated there. Brother, this madness needs to end. Your creation has been fighting mine for way too long, just to see how superior it is. And in return, many of my creation is hurt and dead. So could be said for yours. It is time we put this behind. I admit that your creation is superior, okay? Please stop this. No, I won't. You see, this is what happened. Both of our creations has caused rift between us, and I don't like it one bit. You remember how many eons ago, at the beginning of an era, we were close. You looked after me, I looked after you. We got each other's back. And now you changed. Changed because of them. They have made you weak. We were stronger together. We were children then. We are grown-ups now. Please stop this. I can't kill them. They are my creations. I love them equally, and that is why I hate them. They have taken away what is mine, my brother. You have a child, at least think about him. Don't make me do something that I will regret. You have to do that. I know what you were here to do, and I know that you made that piece of shit. He's a part of you. How could you say that? That is a mistake I made. He's not a mistake. He won't be. And I'll just show you that, as hence begin the battle that will cause many rifts and will shake the universes and galaxies. And in the end, light won, and darkness was laying down there. Go ahead, finish the job, the one you were set to do, and free the universe and galaxy altogether. No, even you deserve a chance, brother. You're just too much engrossed into your own darkness, and I will take that away from you. As the 7 balls of energy were formed with negative matter and was absorbed by lightning, and darkness was forever sealed away in his immortal state. As Darkness' son and wife arrived there, it is done, as he gave them each a positive and negative ore, so that they could govern evil and the good. From here on out, sister, nephew, you will both watch over my creation as well as your father's, to try to create peace and end war. But where are you going, uncle? It is time I go and wonder, just to see what really is there out that my brother hated so much. I have to see it for myself. If there isn't, then I can rest in peace, knowing that my creation was right. I was right, and my brother, he was just talking idiocy. As after that, Light said goodbye to his subordinates and went out to travel and journey in many different universes. He went to DC universe and changed many things. In the Injustice universe, he changed Lois Lane from dying to being saved, as well as the nuke didn't go off, blowing up the metropolis city. As everyone was surprised there, as Superman that stood forward and said, "Who are you? I would like to thank you." You are a Kryptonian, huh? You were also victim of my brother's race and creation. The way your planet was destroyed. You were one of the beginning creations that I created. As their eyes widened. What do you mean? Said Bruce. Ah, Bruce Wayne. Sadly, I couldn't save your parents because it was written down by fate, my subordinate, that you were out to become a dark knight. The only knight of darkness that I could respect. Carry on your work to protect your city because your parents did love that city very much. You still didn't answer, said Diana as her golden lasso came there. She was ready to charge. Who are you? As suddenly the gods appeared there. Diana, stand down, Lord Zeus, as everyone was shocked to see the king of Olympus being there. And not only that, the other gods as well, as they all saw the gods bow to him. Oh dear, Creator somehow, as suddenly the darkness itself and the creator of all, the biggest deity of the Greek themselves arrived and bowed. Our liege, our creator, our father, what are you doing here? You could have come to Mount Olympus just to visit, but why are you visiting here, the mortal plane? Oh, nothing. I am just traveling. I have ended war with my brother, Darkness. His creation has been long since hurting mine, Evil, and I had enough. I took away his powers, and I couldn't kill him because he is my brother. So I sealed him away, and that is why I am out here to travel, to provide judgment, to see that if my creation is really corrupt. And I can see that some of them can't be corrupted easily. Please, I am going to give you all another chance to not fall into your own darkness, because the world has fallen into enough. You are all needed here to protect and to preserve. You are the heroes that I created. As after that, Light began to leave. You can all relax. I'm just going to travel and leave to the next universe. As after that, Lightning left. Are you out of your mind, Diana? Do you know who he was? No, my lord. I thought that he was dangerous. He is dangerous. He's the one who was in the beginning, who created us all. You, child, really want to be erased, huh? This universe and many other are under my guidance, and I have to answer to him. You see, even if I want to meet him, I have to get an appointment. It is not as simple as you think, Diana. The one being that you are trying to threaten could pretty much erase you and anyone from existence. And he can, create and destroy things, including us all. Do not enrage him and let him just leave after his work is done. As after that, we see Light as he traveled through many different universes all together, saving them from biggest catastrophes and deaths and tragedies. As finally he came to elemental nations, the farthest away of the universe, his lost creation. As he was wandering there, he saw a village being attacked by a nine-tailed fox. Obviously the Biju and the sage know about him, and so did Kamiyami and Shinigami, as Shinigami was present when Light appeared. As Shinigami stopped, as the time stopped, and Shinigami bowed in front of Minato. Since he was a user of the jutsu, he could see. Light-sama, said a chilling voice. Shinigami, what is going on here? It is a jutsu that the mortals created to summon me, and the repayment is their souls. Quite such a harsh payment, don't you think? As Shinigami flinched. Yes, my lord, I did not. Calm down, my child. As Light looked towards Minato. Why would you use such a dangerous seal, boy? As Minato, being a shinobi for quite a lot of time, realized that this being in front of him was not normal, maybe not even human. Even if Shinigami was bowing down to him, then he must be special. Special than him even. My lead, I wanted to seal this Biju inside my child. You wanted to seal a Biju inside your child. Why would you do that? They are sentient beings. My child is dying, and Biju can save him. My wife is already dead. I am dying soon. I can prevent that from happening, but it'll be a cost. You see, I am low on energy because of the traveling that I have done to the end of creation of mine, and you are the last ones. And it seems that your child's soul will leave and fade. I can do something, but it will be causing quite a lot of chaos and headaches for me. And for you as well. What is it, my lord? I can bless him and combine with him, becoming one with him. That way his soul will be strengthened enough. My lord, please reconsider this. I can bring his soul back, said Shinigami, looking at Light like a child about to lose his father. As after Shinigami's horrifying mask was taken off, it revealed to be a little girl who looked like a lolly there standing. As Light patted her head. It's alright, Shinigami-chan. I will do this. You go do your job with your sisters, alright? Yes, father. As Shinigami was crying, I will be able to visit you soon, okay? As after that, with a single snap, vitality filled Minato and Kushina's brain. And soon enough, the Biju was sealed in the child and Light disappeared altogether into the said child and mixed well with the soul of Naruto Uzumaki. But before his consciousness could completely fade or go into slumber, he came into the seal as everything returned back to normal outside. Minato-sama did it! As everyone was starting to cheer as Minato was flabbergasted what had happened. As Kyuubi's eyes widened. My lord, what are you? So you heard about me, Kyuubi. Or should I say Kurama? I'm honored that you know my name, but what are you doing here? I am here because I am saddened that you will harm my creation, being a part of it as well. Now why would you do that? They are influenced by darkness. They are greedy. They wanted to use me as power. That is sad, child. That is sad indeed. But your father told you, right, to trust humans again. This boy, I can sense, he will be a good friend to you. At least be nice to him, okay? Since he is my reincarnation. You're being reincarnated? I wanted to live amongst my creation, since it is the last of them. Into the farthest of universes, I want to live here and see how things go. After that, I will decide if this universe and galaxy and my creation really needs my protection, or they're just a failure, like my brother said. I see. As after that, the consciousness went to slumber of Light. As we go outside, there were some key differences in baby Naruto. First of all, his blonde hair now had white streaks, as well as his tan skin turned a little bit lighter shade, and his features were now more admirable. The whisker marks disappeared altogether. His eyes were a lot of shiny crystal blue, almost captivating and mesmerizing. As Minato was standing there as Kushina walked off from the bushes where she had laid dead. Minato? Kushina, you're alive. Yes, but I thought No, you're alive, you're okay. As everyone cheered even louder. None of the shinobis had died. Light saved all of them. as Hiruzen was skeptical. Minato, what is going on? Some of the shinobis I saw my own eyes die are revived. Did you? I will tell you in due time. We have to go back. You will be surprised by this. As all of them went inside the council chamber, as after arriving there, Minato handed over his child to Kushina. So that is the cubist Jinchuriki. Yes, and he is my child. But why would you do that to your own son? Would you have handed your son over? I should use that child to my own advantage, thought Danzo, as suddenly Shinigami, Kami, and Yami appear. No one of you will dare to use that child as you see fit. He is the creator of all's reincarnation. If you ever so much harm Light-sama, the whole universe, whole creation will be destroyed and Darkness-sama will be freed. What are you talking about? As a story about the creation was told to them, and it was revealed that who really now Naruto was, as they were shocked, scared beyond belief that such an entity could exist that created them. And there was a competition between him and his brother to see who was superior, a friendly one that turned into a war for many eons, and they were also influenced by it. I can't believe this, Danzo said, as he was shaking with fear. For the first time in his life he felt fear coursing through his body. Such a strong being. Why would he to pass judgment? His brother has influenced him as well. He wanted to see if what his brother said was correct, and you would have just proven that, and ended up your universe gone altogether. Nothing, not even the elemental Asians, not even anything existing in there. Just protect him at all cost, and do not try to use him. Show him the good time as much as you can, and maybe, just maybe, Lord Light will spare you. Because we know damn sure that the seal that Lord Light placed on Lord Darkness is not a strong enough seal, because it is his brother, and his brother being the darkness it is, knowing now that his brother has reincarnated because he can sense it, will regain his power back slowly, and once he do, he will come back to get his brother back from you, to mold him into the person he likes, because both of them still love each other and have each other. The bond between them is strong. Even if they fight like siblings, they cannot harm or kill each other, even if it means to destroy one another's creation. As they all gulp down, knowing fully well if his other counterpart was alive and still brought here, there will be nothing more than chaos and havoc and destruction. It will be a one-sided war even if the whole elemental nations and Miju combine themselves. Darkness will win easily, and they can do nothing about it. As Kushina then grabbed onto her child, but he is still my son. He is. The consciousness of Light-sama is resting while Naruto has become him. He is the new avatar, and I'm sure Darkness-sama will choose one too soon. As we go toward Darkness prison, his eyes widen as he punched a huge thick metal sheet door in which he was trapped in. You idiot! How could you leave me alone, brother? You told me to not mingle with my creation, and yet you have done the same. And it is my fault again. But don't worry, I will correct it. As Darkness soon disappeared, as the universe shook, his son and wife realized what he has done. Oh no, father has reincarnated as well, escaping his prison. Everyone in the light and dark universe was alerted. Since after Darkness was sealed, there has been peace preserved between the two universes and galaxies, and creations altogether. And now, both light and darkness were missing. Darkness also reincarnated into the same village as black hair and pale skin. He was an Uchiha. Sasuke Uchiha is born, said a nurse as she placed it next to Mikoto. As Darkness soon became one with Sasuke, making him his avatar. Wait, there's more. There's the other one. Her name is Satsuki Uchiha. She is twin sister of Sasuke. As when she was placed next to Sasuke, Sasuke started to push her away. Mikoto has to place her on the second side. She's not my brother. I will not have a sibling other than him. And soon time passed, and both of the children grew healthily and happy. While Sasuke was a quiet child, he had to keep up an act. And he did smile sometimes, but it was rare. Unknown to darkness, he has grown attached to this family as well. And that is when, finally, he met with, by coincidence or by luck, his brother, Light. But it seems that he has forgotten who he is. Due to his light, nature, and kindness, his avatar was completely like him. And due to hatred, his other counterpart was like him. And soon both of them got along, becoming and completing each other like yin and yang. Whenever Sasuke came, Sasuke will be enraged and will send her away, but Naruto will go there and comfort her, earning many blushes from her, as he will only just quirk an eyebrow. Why would she do that, Kurama? I do not know, kid. I really don't know, said Kurama. Kurama has been an open-minded friend since then, and a guardian for Naruto, ever since that happened. The light and darkness being reborn happened. As we continue to watch, that after that, Naruto cheered up Satsuki and gave her his toy as he left. Itachi, Mikoto, and Fugaku, even Kushina was watching this. I gotta say this now, Kushina. Your child is really embodiment of light Sama. We can see it now. He has his kindness, even if it means to sacrifice his own happiness. Yes, that is his favorite toy. I can't believe I'm saying this, but he threw a little bit of tantrum to buy that. Because he will just, keep on pressing that he needs this toy. And yet he will give this away to anyone that needs cheering up. That's my boy. I guess you can say that. As unknown to them, Sasuke watched this. In night time, while everyone was sleeping, Sasuke woke up from his side of the bed because he and Sasuke shared separate beds but the same room because they were twins. As he went towards Sasuke's drawer and picked up the toy, as Sasuke woke up, "What are you going to do with my toy, Sasuke?" "This is not your toy anymore. It's mine. You do not deserve this. You do not deserve his kindness." "What do you mean? If you want it, you can have it, but please stop being mean to me." Fine, you can have it. Just keep care of it. If you break it or lose it, I will not forgive you, and I will take this back after finding it and will not give you back. I promise. Good. As Sasuke finally went back to his bed and slept. Or more like Sasuke slept while he was in deep thought. What is happening to me? Why am I... Damn it. This human feeble body. It's because of him that I... Shit. How come brother cope with this? Then again, he's the only child while I have two siblings to spare. As more time passed, and finally they reached at the age of 6 where they were allowed to go outside and play in park. During the 3 years, Naruto at the age of 4 was invited to the Hyuga clan. As you see a flashback, Naruto arrived there and he was polite to everyone, earning good graces from Hyugas as well. And when Hinata was done celebrating her birthday, she was brought back to her room as Naruto followed her because she has become good friends with him and opened up to him. And none of the Hyugas stopped that because they knew who this was. The rumor has spread out through the village and soon throughout the elemental nations that Kami, Yami, and Shinigami paid Konoha's council a visit all those years ago and warned them and the whole elemental nations to not cause war because the whole universe, no, the whole galaxy, the creation of the Lord Light will be at stake because he will be enraged. And they do not want him to be enraged because they have already seen the images of the darkness creation. They did not want to be a war-torn world ruled by tyrants. As suddenly a shinobi attacked. He was a rogue shinobi who wanted to get back at the village that was Komogakure. So he disguised himself as a entourage from said village who was here for peace retreat. After forging some documents that looked real and legit, and he was about to kidnap him, as Naruto's eyes glowed even more as the time stopped, and instead of being Hinata, it was him who was kidnapped. As he moved all the way back to Kumo, as after arriving there, he explained to them that how he stole a Hyuga in front of the whole council and their Kage, the Raikage A. As after the bag was opened, it was revealed to be the same child they had been monitoring through their spies. Oh, hello there. Now tell me, why would you be after my friend Hinata? Shut up, brat, as he was about to slap the kid because of his enragement that this child make him look like a fool in front of everyone, like how he was boasting just moments ago. He wanted to punish this kid, but he was stopped again by a single finger lifted up, as his hand couldn't budge. As suddenly the kid started to float, and suddenly smoke gathered, and there stood the avatar of Lord Light. My brother really was right. There are some creations that needed to be erased. Erase, as with a single finger tap, and saying the word, that man, his soul, disappeared into little particles, breaking like a shattered glass and disappearing into thin air. As he turned towards all of them, I know that you did not force this. Return this child back to where he belongs. I will not ask again, eh? I can see now why my brother really wanted me to destroy my universe and his own so we can live in peace. But I am still willing to give you all a chance to change yourself. We will, my lord. We will. As after that, Light disappeared, and Naruto just remained there, as he was now sleeping. God damn it. It is real. That was Light-sama. You saw what he did, right? Yes, we did. Now, we are not going to war with Konoha, and never going to war. We will prosper on our own. Think about it. If we are able to gain Lord Light-sama's blessing, we will be like hustling and bustling like Konoha. They haven't faced any loss ever since he was born there. You're right. As after that, Naruto woke up. Where am I? Oh yes. Can you please? Yes, we have already contacted your family and village. Would you like to remain here for the meanwhile, Naruto-san? You can wander around if you want to the village. I can assign some shinobis. As Team B, or Killer B, who was much younger, as well as some kids his age, were assigned to him. They basically had no family, such as Yuito, and her best friend, Samui, as well as Karui. As these three girls, Naruto showed them the kindness that they never seen, as well as the village. He would heal those with his words who needed healing, and cure those unexpectedly who needed a cure. Just through his wishes and having a small talk. His small talk with the villagers proved to win everyone's heart, even those who were a stone cold shinobi and hated Konoha to the core. And after remaining there for 1 week, Konoha entourage arrived, and they were mad, but Naruto told them that it was a person who was a wrong shinobi who kidnapped him, and he was enraged. He wanted to get back into the village. He wanted to kidnap Hinata, but he wouldn't let that happen. As after returning, Konoha was surprised that Naruto has done something like that for a Hyuga girl, and more so than ever, Hyugas were. And they were more than honored, because they now knew that Light-sama would really put into trouble himself if it ever came to his friend, like any Uzumaki would. Time passed, as Naruto was now in his house, relaxing with his mother. Unknown to him, he was being monitored by the Root Anbu, as well as the Anbu agents, protecting them, as well as from Kumo, some Anbus were protecting him. Iwa Kiri and Kumo soon also joined in. Yagura has stopped his invasion, and nothing was going on for a bit. But darkness was enraged. He wanted to cause some havoc because he was growing weak and weak, but he needed his brother's attention more than ever. Don't worry, brother. I will come and soon meet you, and we can be free of your creation and can live our life together once more as siblings. I will reverse back the time, and we will be children once more, inseparable like we once were. And this time around, I will decline your offer to make and create. We will create together something which will be much more wonderful. Because I see now that your ways were correct, but there are a flaw in them. Like yin and yang, we need each other to balance things out in this universe. And your universe is completely broken, filled with kindness to the end. Everything's so peaceful, and there is not a single bit of darkness. It is quite mild and boring. I hate it to the end. As Otsutsuki, Kaguya Otsutsuki more to be precise, has contacted her son to halt her in her ideals, even if they thought it was a joke. The Akatsuki. As Kaguya's image appeared in front of all of them. Heed my word, Akatsuki. You have been working for me all along, through Zetsu. I am the main culprit here who have gathered you here. I want you to stop your endeavors, because Lord Light really is reincarnated here, and your Yoshine-sama could not even hold a candle, or wish to hold a candle to him. Yes, you're right, I wouldn't. Yoshine-sama. Listen to me, Hidan. Do as she says. We are to not engage with that being. That being has way much too power to destroy our galaxy and universe altogether. He's the one who created us all. And the fate is the one who is to blame here. He's the one who wrote us like who we are. As soon some more time passed by, as Akatsuki for the time being were halted. Meanwhile, the other Otsutsukis didn't see that though. They combined themselves, wanting to revolt with astral beings, becoming a one being altogether, and trying to invade Konoha, as well as the elemental nations. At the age of 16, when Naruto saw this, his powers within awoken, as he stopped them all in their tracks. Now what would you be doing here? Lord Light-sama, but you are dead. I am not dead, as you can see. Now tell me, my children, why are you here? To vanquish them, to take back what is ours. No, this is not yours. I request you to leave, while I still can kindly. You know what? Forget it. We will be the new gods, the new creator universe rulers. Such a pity. Stop it, brother. Let me handle this. As a huge amount of darkness rose, as from within came out Sasuke. Sasuke? So that is my name, huh? Say my name. To darkness? But how? Oh, I wouldn't just leave my brother alone if he is reincarnating. I will be extremely jealous if his affection is shared. So I made sure that your parents couldn't have any other children and you would only rely on us as your best friends. And you really did. It worked out for me. And I am happy to be here. And that doesn't mean I didn't learn my lesson. I have learned. And I saw the flaw in your own creation like you have seen it. Yes, we need to be together, yin and yang, balanced, as both light and darkness destroyed the supreme being that was created in front of them with ease. After that, they came down to the elemental nations, as their identities were revealed. Mikoto was surprised, and so was Fugaku and Itachi and Sasuke that Sasuke was the reincarnation, the embodiment of darkness. Sasuke, please do not be scared of me, mother. I have seen flaws in myself. By being with you for all these 16 years has been the blessing that I needed. Isn't that right, brother? It is. We would like you all to come with us by becoming immortals and living there peacefully, while rest of the elemental nations have our blessing. As after that, they were taken from there. The war ever ended. Nothing to be left here. Before Naruto could leave, and so could Sasuke, they were stopped. Naruto was stopped by Uchiha, Samui, Karvi, Kuretsuchi, Fu, as well as Hinata, Ino, and none other than Satsuki. While Satsuki was stopped by Sakura. Please take us with you, and Karin as well. As Naruto smiled and chuckled. Maybe he could have his own family now, just like his nephew and niece, and his wife. Uh-oh. As after that, when they returned, the balance was restored. Although there were some rebellions from the darkness side, but they were halted and stopped in their tracks dead. No one even dared to move any further and go on to attack their lords. As we see light and darkness now coexisting with their loved ones and their family happily there. The world order was restored once more, and happiness was brought back. Elemental nations was now repaired, although some bit of darkness which was necessary did existed, but most of it was now happiness instead of chaos. On the other side, many other universes share the same fate, such as the Marvel Universe, DC Universe, our universe. Many other universes out there had the same fate, being happy in some sort of, while feeling some sorrow and hatred from loss. Yin and Yang completely existing and completing everyone's life. It was influenced into everyone. And hence, again, the 14 matters, the negative and positive, remained together and created 7 more balls with a dragon named Shinron to give birth to a universe known as the Z Universe, which was ruled over by Naruto's or Light's son, which was none other than Zenos himself. He created his own creations because of he had the power of creation and destruction, and many other universes and subpar universes were created all together there, adding one more to the balanced universes, and hence the process carried on to create many multiverses and rooting out, while Naruto, with his immortal wives, created more children who would rule over them. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out.